your ability gets you so far when you're a young man and you're as gifted as Tyron. But he's giving up the wheel.
Yes, guys.
And he's putting all of his faith in his coaches to get him back to where he was before, Joe.
Well,
physically,
he still has the same abilities that he had before. The question has always been, does he still have the motivation? Does he still have the desire to train at the same level that he had when he knocked out
we're the co-main event right now, and this fight is going to be very, very interesting right here.
He changed his approach, and he believes that he can right this ship. But he's got a tall order in front of him in Vicente Luque.
All right, this tail of the tape is brought to you by
Vicente Luque versus Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley will be 39 at 11 days. Vicente Luque is 29 years of age. Luque taller by a couple inches. He will have a reach advantage of 1.5 inches. All right, now to get you primed for the co-main event, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening, presented by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record, 19 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170.5 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, presenting the number 10 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, presenting the number 7 ranked welterweight contender in the world and the former UFC welterweight champion, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley!
Can Tyron Woodley beat this guy? So we're going to see.
Final assignment of the night for the fleet of foot. Jason Herzog, Luciana Andrade getting us started. She actually raised the roof here in advance of round 1. Tyron Woodley. Plus
I haven't seen that for
190.
They still doing that?
Wow, Tyron Woodley plus 190.
Oh, and Woodley starting fast here.
Whoa.
Kong in theaters and on HBO Max this Wednesday. Rated PG-13. Woodley's in black. Vicente Luque is in white.
Wow. There's a fast start from Woodley.
But took his foot off the gas now. Right, started quick.
Well, Luque did a good job of switching the position, and now he's got Tyron up against the side of the octagon.
Well, this approach will not surprise Luque at all. Told us Wednesday, I'd try to wrestle me.
That was a good takedown defense there by Luque, and now he's winning the head position battle against T-Wood. Tyron's got to lift that right underhook if he's going to change his position. But Luque is intent on just raising his underhook and driving his head into the chin of Tyron Woodley. Now, this is where Tyron has to make a decision, right, Joe? A lot of times he spends big portions of the fight right here with his back against the side of the octagon.
There's a very, intriguing fire.
Tyron always has the nuclear option. And that's the thing that he thinks about. Like, he can pause and hold and wait, and he lands bombs and carries that power. You saw it in the Wonderboy fight, deep into the 4th round of the fight. Still dropped him.
Oh, nice right hand there.
Great hand from Tyron Woodley.
Oh, big right hand there from Woodley. Exponentially more aggressive than we have seen him of late.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Well, this is what he needs. I mean, losing 3 big fights in Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns, and Colby Covington back to back like that. I mean, lesser men would have just stopped.
Right. Under 3 minutes here to go.
Because he never won a round.
No, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
But he continues to fight, and ultimately he has to continue the same way. Because Luque is going to survive this. Luque is a very tough guy. You're not going to just wash him out.
Right.
So the mindset of Woodley has to maintain the way it was when he got here and started to fight a bit angry.
Yes. He's got to bring back the same sort of intensity as when he fought Darren Till.
Yep.
Damn.
When he fought Damian Maia. When he won the title from Robbie Lawler. That's what we need to see.
Luque does a really good job. When you go to an
What's up, is my big way. What's up?
Luque does
Yeah, a long time, brother. Oh, great right from Woodley. Woodley's a dangerous guy, man.
Oh, he's swinging for the
Whoa,
he's loading up bad.
whoa. Look at the combinations. Oh,
Wow!
look at dropped Woodley.
Oh my goodness, Luque.
Oh my goodness. Tyron's
Oh,
in trouble. He's in real trouble.
oh,
Right hand over the top.
we're in trouble.
Tyron's hurt so
His
bad.
legs are stiff.
Woodley nearly out on his feet. Not a good visual there for the referee, and Woodley throws and lands.
Oh, this is very interesting right now, man.
But Luque is in much better shape here.
Yes. And he's throwing
Whoa.
Tyron's looping.
Yes. Nice knee to the body by Luque. And he hit him with the left. Darce choke.
Yep, he's going Darce Joe.
This is looking very interesting, right? It is a very good fight, but I think Tyron Woodley might be out of it, though.
His hands.
You know?
This is tight. Luque's going to start to try to work his hips into Tyron Woodley.
It might be out of it.
Tyron's in a terrible position
he's
here.
in trouble
He
bad,
can't move because he's trapped up against the cage.
Luque submits.
Wow, Luque defeats Sarah Woodley. Whoa.
For the Brazilian name
Bro, that was a very interesting fight.
in the UFC.
What's up, bro?
So silent assassin Vicente Luque.
And
Hello.
Vicente
Can you hear me, bro?
tested.
Yes, he did.
He really got tested. He got wobbled and came back.
You see, man? Can you hear me?
That's a guy
Can you hear me?
who's used to being
Yeah, I can hear you. I think your network.
I can hear you.
Okay,
If you can
good.
hear me.
Good, I can hear you.
hard-nosed.
Let's get you the replay, fellas.
Okay, can you hear me now?
By Nemiroff. Bold character since
Yes, I can hear you, but it's just that I'm having delayed relay.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
The legs go.
Like, this was a very good fight. What do you make of it?
Caught him with that beautiful overhand right when Tyron was loading up. Luque just caught him clean. And here's Tyron. His legs are completely stiff. He's in
Luke has stopped Tyron Woodley.
grab the cage.
I mean, Woodley started very well, though. You know, he started very well, fast. Just really well. I think he got careless, got caught, and just couldn't. This was a fight he could have won, you know.
He's in a terrible position here because he can't move. He can't go.
Damn.
He can't get out of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I think Woodley was careless. Unfortunately, they've taken my light. You know what it is over here. They just took the light moment. Luque started loading up on Woodley, but I think Woodley was careless. After he loaded a couple of shots to Luque's head, I was thinking he should have backtracked a bit, save up a little bit of energy. But I think what was playing against him. Hope you can hear me though.
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
I think what was playing against him was the psyche of the three straight defeats to Usman, Covington, and Bones. He wanted some redemption. He wanted to re-establish himself. But he brought carelessness into this fight. And I think Woodley should just call it quits. He was one of the best champions we had at welterweight. Since Kamaru Usman took his soul from him, he has not been the Woodley of old. So I think he should just call it quits and get on to other, aspects of the sports. But for fighting, Woodley is done.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
20th pro win came in with a
You know.
finishing rate of 89%.
You know, I expected better from Woodley. Although he started very fast. I think he got careless. You know,
Yeah, it was very careless.
he got careless. Like, this is what I'm talking about right now. As a former champion, you don't get careless like that.
Tyron clipped him and
for a
But
one-time
it's
champion.
yeah, but it's Luke of a guy though. It looks legit, just like
Yeah,
that.
Luke is good. Luke is a good fighter by every standard. But then again, the focus now is the carelessness of Woodley. I mean, for an experienced fighter in the mode of Tyron Woodley, for someone who has had the belt around his waist for a while, to be this careless is. I would have expected that a lot of psychological planting would have been done on him going into this fight. You know, one-time champion, three straight losses. Those losses were shameful ones. He was completely dominated by Usman, dominated by Covington. Gilbert Burns made a mess of him. Okay, and in those fights, you could see that he was looking askance, he was looking lost, he was looking um, frustrated. Okay, so I'm not a psychologist, but the elementary psychology I would have expected should be given to Woodley is take your time. Okay, uh, when you have a grapple on Luke, pin him to the cage, beat a couple of times, wear him down gradually.
Yeah, let's hear what Luke has to say, bro. Before we continue, let's hear what he had to say.
And he really hits hard, man. He
Can you
caught
mute
me a
it?
little bit
Mute
there,
it, bro.
but hey, that's what I'm gonna do. If I get hit hard, I'm gonna keep pushing forward and look for the knockout, look for the finish every single moment. And I want to take this time to thank, first of all, my wife and my Lord Jesus Christ. My kid is on the way. I'm really excited for that. Soon I'm gonna have a baby boy. And yeah, man, I'm excited for this win.
Well, congratulations on the upcoming birth of your baby boy, and congratulations again on this fight. Let's talk us through that moment where you did get rocked. You stayed composed, you used excellent defense, and caught him with a fantastic counter. But how bad did you get hurt before that?
I mean, you know, he took a little of my balance away when he hit him with the overhand. But, man, I have a hard chin, and I try not to use it, but whenever I need to use it, it's there. And that's what I do. I keep going. I realized he was overcommitting with his punches after he hurt me a little bit. And I said, hey, I'm going to counter those punches. I'm going to make sure I hit him hard when he's coming forward. And I trusted that I was going to get the knockout. At the end, I saw the darts, and I said, no, I'm going to go for this. I know my darts and anacondas are really good, and it paid off. Big win.
Well, it was a beautiful counter because you caught him right when he thought he had you in deep trouble. And you just stepped off the center line and fired that right hand. It was spectacular. Let's take a look at it one more time. And this is the finish. This is when you have him in big trouble here. He's wobbled. You see him like reaching to try to grab a hold of you. You dropped him, and when he went down and you finished him off with that darce, how sweet did it feel when you felt that tap?
Man, it felt great. I heard his corners, and you know, Woodley has a finish for darce, so he kind of knows that choke. And I heard his corner man tell him like, hey, you know how to come out of this. And I was thinking in my mind, man, I'm gonna squeeze this so hard, there's no way he's coming out. And he didn't. I want to take this time also to call out Nate Diaz. I called him out in the past, and he didn't respond. I think right now I got a big win. I got a great streak coming on. And man, my style, you know, it matches perfect. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to punch everybody in the face and try to get that knockout every single minute. And I think Nate is a perfect fight. Let's go.
I would love to see that fight. Vicente, you're absolutely one of the most exciting contenders in the welterweight division. Congratulations, sir, on the biggest victory of your career.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
And Luque not wasting any mic time and calling out Nathan Diaz after a huge win in the co-main
he
event
called out
here
Nathan Diaz, bro. What do you
pay-per-view
make of
tonight.
that?
Well, the stars are out. As we mentioned, the NFL well represented. QB1 for your
Is your money there?
Bengals. Joe Burrow is in the building, as is the newly minted cornerback for your Minnesota Vikings, Patrick Peterson, who
Is your money there?
has gone off somewhere. All right. Coming up next from Las Vegas, it'll be our final act. And when it comes to accomplishments, Stipe has distanced himself
Whoa.
from the heavyweight pack, but that is the past.
Man,
He is chasing
I'm very nervous for this fight, though.
in the
You know.
7th heavyweight title fight win against an absolute mountain of a man, Francis Ngannou. Many believed he would have already broken through and won a title by now, but tonight, the Cameroonian gets his second
Ngannou is a very good shape.
UFC heavyweight champion. The main event beckons from Las Vegas.
The myths are real. They have an ancient rivalry. There was a war.
Isioma, you there, bro? You have to unmute it if you're not. So, yeah.
Yes,
He called out Nate Diaz. He called out Nate Diaz. So, what do you make of that call out?
yeah. Nigeria for me has come past his prime. Nigeria is on his way out, but then he's a big name. So if Vicente Luque has won over Nigeria, it will further boost his fight record. But I think Diaz is on his way out. Really, I think he should be looking at fighting the likes of Covington, Bonds. I would have said Masvidal, but he lost to Masvidal already. No, did he lost to Masvidal? No, it was Nate Diaz that lost to Masvidal. Okay, I think he should be looking at these top contenders now, who are still relatively way younger. Okay, I think Vicente is 29. Vicente Luque is 29. Nate Diaz is about 37, 38. Okay, so I think he should be looking at those who are pretty much in their prime. The tougher fights he takes, the better he gets to be. All right. Yeah, even though again it might add to his number of losses, he has had 7 MMA losses, but I think he needs to go for the tougher guys. I don't see him fighting Woodley as a tough test because Woodley is done. As far as I'm concerned, Woodley is done and dusted. Yeah, so well, the Diaz is a big name, so let him have a go at the Diaz. Otherwise, if Diaz is not available, I would suggest he keeps calling out the likes of Leon Edwards, who had his own victory last week, the likes of Gilbert Bonds. Those ones are really going to give him the stretch that I think he should have. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Before the main event, bro. Like, I mean, because the main event is next. How are you feeling about this rematch right here? You know, your final prediction for the bout. Like, I'm seeing that Stipe Miocic, he had to drop first to Ngannou a couple of times in order to weigh him down, but Ngannou has been working on on anti takedown, skill set and something like that. It's been improving. Working with Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is gonna be there, bet with him on his corner, right? In his corner.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman will be in his corner.
Yeah, so.
Even though he was saying that he just needed Kamaru there for emotional support, but I think that Kamaru would have been working with him for his wrestling. We know that Ngannou is not necessarily a wrestler. Okay, he just sits behind his power punch, which has worked pretty well for him over the years. I mean, in UFC, he's only had 2 losses to Stipe and then to Derek Lewis. But after those 2 back-to-back losses, we've seen him demolish practically everyone who came his way. And the people he made a mess of after those losses were themselves, one time or the other, heavyweight champions. Okay, Junior Dos Santos, and I think Kamaru Usman was in his corner for that fight. Cain Velasquez, who made a mess of Brock Lesnar, Alistair Overeem, who made a mess of Brock Lesnar also. We saw what he did to Blades, cut his blades, and then his last fight to Jason Rosenstruck. Okay, now Stipe is a different fish altogether.
Francis Ngannou, you know,
Unfortunate,
he looks very relaxed, you know, and gamed. Continue, bro. Sorry.
yeah, Usman was saying that he needed Ngannou to be
Usman is there.
relaxed.
Is that not Usman? Usman is there. Usman is there. He's there. He's there. He's there.
He definitely will be there.
Usman is there for sure. Like, he's there. He's there. Timo Gunner.
Usman was saying he would need Ngannou to be relaxed, enjoy the fight,
Mm,
not be in a hurry for anything. Okay, Stipe is not even that kind of person you want to be in a hurry for. Um, when Daniel Ryan Comer
mm,
defeated Stipe in their first fight,
mm,
they had an amazing trilogy. But in the first fight, Daniel Cormier came from light heavyweight to heavyweight and defeated Stipe. Cormier is an absolutely experienced and stylish fighter. He took his time. When he started loading up on Stipe, Stipe couldn't take it. That's what I expect Ngannou to do.
mm. Ngannou look like a tank, bro. Guy looks like strong as hell.
That guy is built as a beast.
Yeah, man. It look like a tank. I can't lie to you. I don't feel like you, man.
He's built as a beast. And Stipe knows that. But the amazing thing about Stipe is that he has a solid jaw. He has a solid jaw to take punches. And he is a complete mixed martial artist. Okay, I said when he does his boxing combinations, you are shocked. When he does his takedowns, it is easy for him. So it's going to be a tough one. And that's the fight was titled "Biggest Baddest" or "Baddest
Rematch.
Biggest Rematch." Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're expecting fireworks. Like I did say some weeks ago, I will not be surprised if Ngannou catches his chin and knocks him out. At what round, I may not be able to tell, but uh,
I
I'm
heard that
expecting it to happen.
the winner will have to fight
John Jones.
John Jones. Do you think John Jones can even handle any of those guys? Because this guy, Ungone is like this guy's a tank.
Oh well. Um,
The power. I
if
mean, John Jones might be
if
more skillful, but the power
if
is
Daniel
scary.
Cormier, if Daniel Cormier, who is way older than John Jones, could
Mm-hmm.
come from light heavyweight, beat Stipe, beat Derek Lewis, who is also another power puncher that Ngannou lost to. Okay, and this same Cormier could not beat John Jones in their two fights at light heavyweight. Then it tells you that John Jones can do it. And don't forget that he's added more weight now. I think John Jones is around 20 something pounds now from against 205.
Miocic looks like. I mean, he looks game as well. Like this is a big fight, man. This is a big fight,
Yes,
but this
yes,
like this is a big fight.
it
Yeah,
is.
bro. Whoa,
Oh,
big fight right here.
bro,
Grandma, where are the
come in.
Cameroonians, man? Where you guys at? Cameroonians, brother, show your brother love right now, man. More thing, you know.
I think Stipe, first of
Whoa.
all, is underappreciated. I think, regardless of the incredible
Man.
regardless of all the experts saying this man is the
Bro,
greatest
check inbox.
champion of all time, there's no argument. He still feels underappreciated. And
Stipe Miocic.
because of that feeling, he's continuing to work hard and
Mm.
continuing to improve his skill set. That was what I was most impressed with in both the second and the third.
Miocic is a very skillful. Like this guy's a very skillful guy though. Like I've been watching some of his fights, bro. It's very skillful.
To this fight tonight, we're gonna see
You know.
Miocic is the best heavyweight ever in MMA across all fighting companies.
Why do you think? What makes you think? What's the reason why? What's the reason why he gets no credit in a way? Like not enough credit. You know, like he should. You know, like
You know, sometimes it's funny how some extremely good fighters don't get the credit they deserve.
because
I mean, coming
it's
into
like
this fight, he's even the underdog.
Dana White wants Ngannou to be the face of it because of course it's intimidating in a
Because of
way.
knockout. Yeah, because of
Yeah.
knockout, because of his build.
Mm.
Okay. And even though they are both quiet, Stipe is not one who he doesn't trash talk. He doesn't do any of those fighters mannerisms. Okay, he's
Bro,
just a laid back person.
bro, hold on, bro. Let's you muted.
Chairman Anthony Marnell Jr.
Oh,
Executive
Okay,
Director Bob
good.
Bennett. Our three judges
Then
were
after every round you come in and analyze
Sal
that.
Yamato and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
Whoa.
GovX, brought to you by GovX. If you have a military
Go
background,
Ngannou.
get ultimate deals on the
Good
gear
for
you
Africa,
love
man.
at govx.com. Also brought to you by Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters and on HBO Max this Wednesday, rated PG-13. And now, for those in attendance and
Oh,
UFC
man.
fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas.
Ngannou, do it for Africa, bro.
It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 263 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
263 pounds, man. Ngannou is really a tank.
Presenting the #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 234 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed
Abatunde, I hope he does.
heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Miocic. I thought it was Miocic. Miocic. That's interesting. Now let's go.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules.
Do it, Francis. I beg.
Instructions. I'm gonna keep it.
Do it for Africa, man.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Whoa.
Well,
They say the Kentucky Derby is the fastest, most exciting 2 minutes in sports. I'm pretty geeked for these next 2
My
minutes
hands
here.
are shaky.
I'm so sweaty.
Ngannou looks like a
So
tank.
nervous when these big fights happen. These title
Yes.
fights, man, are the best.
And this is the biggest of the big. This
Yes.
is the heavyweight title.
263
Scariest contender
pounds.
against the greatest
Wow.
champion.
Ready. Let's fight.
Let's see how this starts.
Nemirov,
Oh my
bold
God.
One.
character since 1872.
Round one right now.
Miocic is
Ngannou, I'm liking the movement now. Very good.
UFC heavyweight title is on the line.
Stipe Miocic. Miocic is like, this guy is very talented. You can tell. Look at the way he's moving. My. Oh, good low kick from Francis Ngannou.
Those legs.
Good. You know, got him hunting, but very careful as well.
Muscle comes a lot of oxygen requirements. So if this fight gets into the deeper rounds, you can see fatigue.
Okay,
playing a
good.
factor.
Body shot from
Good
Ngannou. A lot of
body.
pressure on both of these coaching
Ngannou.
staffs tonight.
The smaller
Shout out to Lopez Ifeshi. Lopez Ifana.
and it looks so small with these
Good.
two giant guys inside here.
It doesn't
Good. I like you know, feinting and other stuff. I'm liking that boxing stance.
It really,
You know,
really shows itself in the
Miocic knows.
It is 30%
I'm liking what he's doing right now. Good to the body, but don't move like, hey, take it a little bit easy.
You
This
can
is
tell.
25.
Oh! Oh! Francis Ngannou landed.
That's a win for Miocic.
Miocic took it.
incredible,
Francis landed
Miocic took it.
clean.
We don't see many people take that from Ngannou.
But look, Ngannou's patient. He
Very
landed that
patient.
shot, and he's being patient.
Move fight.
He talks about his evolution as a fighter.
Good. Oh!
Early shot from
Good.
Stipe.
This is
Defending the takedown.
Oh, this is actually improved takedown defense.
Oh, he's a brutal takedown. Defending it. Whoa!
Did the right
This is interesting right here. I'm liking. Oh! He take down Miocic. He take down Miocic. My God! What?
Able to survive for now.
No, but this is not smart by Ngannou, trying to wrestle offensively. Wow, that was.
Oh my God! That was a great.
and then back to
Ngannou has improved his takedown. You know, this is good. This is good.
that's big.
I'm liking it right now.
It's a big improvement.
Do it for Africa, bro.
Was able to cover the head.
My Cameroonian brother.
His shoelaces back. That was beautiful.
Head kick from Ngannou out of the southpaw
Oh,
stance.
big kick.
But all these big actions, right? If Stipe can survive, it's still a matter of trying to get the fight longer. But boy, Francis has started fast and good.
But he's being patient.
Yes, measured.
Even though he's starting fast, he's taking big gaps in between these
Yep.
big moments.
Rest.
Yes.
It's like a football game, right? Big play, long time in between
Yes.
the plays.
But his mouth is open right now. He's breathing out of his mouth. But he's got to preserve this energy, right?
Yep.
He has to.
Time, 'cause right now
I
he's
like the
great,
jab.
right?
Keep up with the jab out there. Keep pumping in.
And Stipe hasn't really figured out how he's supposed to attack and approach him.
I'd like to see him go back to that low calf kick again as well.
Stipe's only thrown a handful of strikes thus far. 5 of them, has landed them all. But exercising a lot of patience here. 3.5 minutes in.
Whoa.
He's setting up that big kick off the left.
Yeah, Usman did a great job, but I think Francis Ngannou is beginning to tire, so he need to recover. You know, 263 pounds. That's heavy. Joshua is not even like Joshua has never weighed 263.
I feel like Francis could go long
Yes.
at this pace.
Yes.
Good.
Also the adrenaline dump. You got to wonder in the first fight.
Oh my God, Francis Ngannou this guy has really improved.
Logically for this fight.
Whoa. Very good. Very good, taking his time. Miocic is waiting for Ngannou to tire. Miocic is waiting for Ngannou to tire. This is what he's waiting for right now.
30 seconds to go in the round. Everyone in here watching with bated breath, as quiet as it's been in here all night, seemingly.
I feel like I want to mute my thing because I feel like people can hear my heart rate. It's just pumping so fast. I feel like they can hear it through my microphone. My heart's beating so fast.
I like Ngannou's defense, bro. This is what happens when we come together, bro. You see what Kamaru Usman and Co did to Ngannou. You see how they've improved the guy. Ngannou has never taken a takedown before. He's never defended a takedown like that before. First time. I'm proud of Ngannou, man. Proud of Ngannou. I'm proud of him. Round 1 goes to Ngannou. I give that round to Ngannou.
In and out.
I give it to Ngannou. I gave it to him.
Good. In and out.
Miocic is already like kind of bleeding away. So I don't know, man.
Okay, you got to get a little more speed. Like, look at everything's got to be a little bit more explosive. Okay. He's moving. He's following you around nice. Okay. I think that really going to.
Here's a big right hand that opened things up. Look at
Whoa.
this. I mean, clipped him right on the side.
Ngannou is really powerful, man. I tell you that, really powerful.
And this was a big moment in this fight.
Look at the way he defended it. Look at the way he defended it.
Shots. I mean, this is a big moment. These are
my God.
It shows you the power, or excuse me, the ability to absorb power shots that Stipe has. Stipe has a tremendous chin.
He does. I mean, Francis landed on him.
Big shots. Big shots.
Stipe's left eye seems to be bothering him considerably. There was a wince when the cut man Rob Monroe tried to attend to it. So we will keep an eye on
now.
that.
Let's see if I think Stipe Miocic might want to hop up the tempo. Might want to hop the tempo, you know. Patient. Yeah, good.
Stipe's corner's telling him he's got to get the offense going a little bit.
Be patient.
I like that.
Good.
Jab and then off the low kick.
Nice advance there by the champion.
Absolutely. Now Miocic has to enter the fire a little bit in order to force Francis to fight him.
Good. That was a great counter from Francis Ngannou.
Load up and leave these big openings.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Out! He did it! Ngannou did it! Whoa! He knocked out Miocic! Whoa! He did it! Yes! Francis Ngannou did it!
They gotta stop him from getting up. He's gonna fall down.
Oh my God! That's a brutal knockout!
In UFC appearance number 13,
Oh!
breaks through and becomes the undisputed
Kamaru Usman is dead. I'm so happy for him, man. This is what happens when Africans come together. This is what happens when Africans look at it. Whoa! Boom again. Damn it, man. Ngannou has improved.
Swarmed on him, had him in big trouble.
Oh my God!
Stipe fired back.
That was the worst thing that could have happened for Stipe, though, Joe. That was the worst thing that could have happened for Stipe. Stipe landed and thought he hurt him back.
Almost killed the guy. He almost killed the guy.
When they're throwing here.
Look at what happened.
Feels like he hurts him, so then he goes, okay.
Okay, good. He took it.
Short left hook that just drops him. So short. I mean, short left.
Oh my God.
Look at this again. Look at this left hook. Boom.
Oh my God.
Perfectly placed.
His leg falls back over his leg, and then he gets to take an extra one.
Sorry, guys.
Look at that. The fight's
That
over.
was brutal, bro. That was brutal, bro. It was already done. Oh my God. Almost killed him. This is not.
From that first fight.
Whoa, Kamaru Usman. Look at Kamaru Usman. Look at him.
Francis is the scariest human being on the planet.
Bro, this is like.
Not just tremendous power, enormous
Whoa.
guy, but with that man, Eric Nixon,
Oh,
with all
Ngannou becomes the heavyweight champion of the world. Wow. This is good.
put in the right work.
My
Listen to
God,
his coaches.
I told you
They
guys,
got it done.
the first fight, what he needed in the first fight, what he needed in the first fight, like, was how to defend a takedown
One final time tonight.
and how to conserve his energy, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
Whoa.
52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC
The new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Congratulations to Ngannou.
Bro,
Congratulations
what
to
do you
Ngannou.
make of that performance, bro? Bro, oh my God, this guy, technically he changed, he became a different fighter. Bro,
You know who preempted this fight?
Kamaru Usman, he's one hell of a monster, man. He just gave him the key. Whoa.
We preempted this fight. We did say that with Usman's presence, his wrestling was going to be visible. And we saw how you saw how he was taking down.
Now, bro, we have 3 African champions in UFC.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou is the champion of the world. John Jones
3 African champions in the UFC. 2 of them Nigerians. Those 2 Nigerians are
Well,
among the
hold on, bro. Just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
If he can put John Jones behind Stipe Miocic, there will be full arenas every time. It will be the Mike Tyson effect.
Damn it. Ngannou can take a punch.
Holy smoke.
He can take a punch though. That left hook that Miocic landed, he took it and gave back. Whoa. Let's hear. We're gonna hear what he has to say. This interview, I want to really know what he has to say. Whoa. Francis Ngannou. I'm proud of him.
It is going to be insane, and you know what? There is
I'm
Derek
so
Lewis
proud
on
of
the
him,
horizon,
bro.
But you're right.
Yeah.
John Jones is the fight to make
That's
right
the
away.
fight.
Woo! Woo!
Kamaru Usman just came over and said that's 3 for Africa. Of course, Kamaru
That's
Usman
3 for Africa, bro. That's 3 for Africa. 3 African kings right now. He's what they saw here. Kamaru Usman and Francis Ngannou. Look at it. Look at it.
It was that.
Boom.
This right here is what scares everyone.
Look what happened.
The fact that he understands now how to stuff his head and defend the takedown. Scary,
Yeah.
scary thought for heavyweights around the world. Ngannou starts to land some follow-up shots here. Stipe showing once again how tough and durable he is by going
Whoa.
the way he strikes Anik.
Damn.
This was not easy. That little straight left off
Oh.
the right hand drops Miocic. Miocic somehow lands a counter right hand that gives him a false sense of security, makes him go into the fire. The one thing about Stipe is he is a fighter. Ultimately, his fighter spirit cost him. He should have stepped back into the fire, which was Francis Ngannou, and got finished. And now we have a new heavyweight champion in the world, and he is talking to Francis. But look at the coach. Look at Eric Nixon doing Cooper. Guys, get out of here. And Francis Ngannou, look at him. Bati, stand up.
Let's hear what he said. Let's hear what he said, bro.
And new heavyweight champion of the world. Francis, how does that feel?
Oh, Joe, I don't know if I can find a word, a vocabulary to express this, but it feels so amazing, bro. You know, even though I've been fighting winning fight, but I had this thing inside of me that I never released it. Since this was like a promise that I made to myself since when I was young, you know, to be one day in the first stage and to prove the doubter and people that thought that I was beneath them, that, you know, it wasn't my fault. And if ever I have an opportunity, I'll do something great and even better, even greater. And that's what I'm here for. I'm working to the greatness.
Francis, it was a great honor to have you on my podcast and to hear your story of what you've gone through in your life, the incredible journey that you went to get out of Cameroon and to make it to Europe, and all the months that it took for you to get there. For all of that to happen, and now for you to wind up the heavyweight champion of the world, has to be one of the most spectacular feelings a human being could ever experience.
So just imagine something that you had your eye on for like decades, and once it finally happened. I mean, even if it was something that nobody could have believed that it will happen, it finally happened. So the feeling of it is so great, you know, to be doubted by people all the time, and finally make your way and technically get them wrong. I think there is a huge feeling of satisfaction. And then as for tonight, I just get, I just done with my childhood. Excuse me, can I have a water?
Francis, let's talk through the fight itself now, because you came
Give
out
the guy
very
water.
measured. It was
He
a
just came
very
out from a war
calm
right now.
Strategy. You came out very efficient. You landed big shots. You stuffed the takedown. You had Stipe hurt in the first round, but you learned the lessons of the first fight, and that was very clear.
Absolutely. I mean, so far that is my biggest experience in the combat sport. You know, that night of January 2018 was the biggest night of my life. And it might sound weird to say this, but even though I didn't have a belt, I knew that I didn't lose that fight of way of how I gained my experience and how I learned about mixed martial art and my fighting IQ, how to manage fight, you know. So I have a great outcome from that fight.
So even though you lost, it was still a great benefit.
Yeah, it was a great benefit from that fight, and I believe that benefit push me, rise me higher than this, you know. So, yeah.
Well, in the second round, you came out in the second round, again, very measured, very calm, but very accurate. You dropped him with a jab, had him hurt, and then he fired back. Let's take a look at it real quick. You caught him with the jab, dropped him as you stepped in with the right hand, and then boom, here's the jab behind it.
Bro.
You have him badly hurt.
Whoa.
You drop him, you hit him with some follow-up shots, and as you're chasing him down, he hits you with the right hand, but look at this counter left hook. Boom. Absolutely perfect on the chin, and then follow-up hammer fist, and that's a wrap, and you are now the heavyweight champion of the world. Undisputed.
Yes, man. You know, he touched me with that punch.
Man,
I
that was
back,
brutal, man.
stepping
Oh my
back
God.
to resettle because
I can't
my
even
coach,
watch it right now.
my team was here. I mean, Usman
was
being
brutal,
here for
man.
3
A
days,
brain
and
knockout,
everything that
I
he's
tell
been
you.
yelling in my ear is like, calm down, relax, relax, relax. Then at that specific moment, I'm like, okay, relax. Nothing happened. I get the first round. I can keep going like this. I felt good. I'm like, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. But he did a mistake of following me. Maybe thought that I was hurt or something, and then that's when I caught him. But we've been putting on a lot of work. Me and my team, my coach. Eric Nixick right here, and Dewey Cooper, even my manager, Martin Marker, we've been working on everything, single details every day, they've been working on those tapes, because by myself, I didn't watch the previous fight before. So work every day and learn about how to relax and get the best out of myself, instead of like going out there and rush and do everything, get a risk to like mess up everything that we have done.
Francis, how much did it help you having Kamaru Usman in your corner?
Listen, man, having Kamaru Usman in my corner, I knew before I requested that, I asked him that, I knew he would be a good emotional support for me, as I consider him as a brother. You know, since the first time we met, we always work alongside each other and support each other in every situation. And on top of that, you have his wrestling expertise that I knew that is going to be a very important fact in this fight, very decisive. And, you know, plus the fact that now he's the champion, you know. So I kind of like he kind of inspired me to become a champion as him, since I've been wanting to become a champion like him and Israel Adesanya. So we can be like 3 African champion, and we can.
I like this African spirit, bro. I like it. Bravo to you.
That would be amazing. Now, I want you to enjoy this, and I want you to celebrate this victory, but I also want to talk to you about the future. John Jones sent a tweet out. It said, "Let's play,
Yeah,
baby." What do you think about a potential? Oh, another one was "Show Me the Money." What do you think about a potential fight with one of the
Show me
greatest,
the
if not the
John Jones is
greatest
talking about money.
fighters
John Jones will get knocked out,
sport?
bro.
John Jones now
Gunnar's too
moving up
powerful.
to
I tell you right
heavyweight.
now.
That will be your first title defense.
Absolutely. I mean, for my opinion, John Jones is the greatest of all the time for mixed martial art. And him moving up is going to be a good thing. It's a challenge that I will take and put it on my record. Would be a very good challenge for me, very good thing on my resume. But this time, it's going to be the challenger. I am the champ. He's coming up and looking for me. So I'm ready anytime soon. You know, even summer, I'll be here, ready to fight in July or August, whenever. They are ready and ready. He said something like, show them money, and we go, baby. I'm here.
Francis, that will be one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight in the history of the sport. Congratulations, sir. It was an honor to call your fight. I feel like I witnessed history tonight, and I just want you to appreciate this and take this all in. I know your journey, so this has got to be extra special. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much, Joe. This is very special, as you said, you know, and I own this to all my supporter or my family who is back home right now. The whole Cameroon right now is mobilized, watching the fight. It's 4 a.m. there. Nobody has sleep waiting for my fight, so it's a big support for me, and I'm very honored to represent them. The whole my fan around the world, in France, and my teammate at Extreme Couture. Shout out to all my buddy, Noxy Boy, and yeah. Thank you for all the support, for everyone who has been behind me, and basically for my team who helped me to get here.
You did it, Francis. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Joe.
The heavyweight champion of the world.
Right here, baby.
That's it, man.
Let's roll.
Shout out to my Cameroonian brothers, you know.
UFC 260, Miocic versus Ngannou 2 has been brought to you by
it's
P3,
crazy.
the official
They
protein snack of UFC.
They should have at least interviewed Israel Adesanya. No, Cameroon. Are you there, see man? Are you there? They say, are you there? Unmute yourself, bro.
Oh yes, I'm here.
Bro, Francis Ngannou versus John Jones. That's a big fight, bro. That's like a massive fight. What do you make of that, bro?
It's going to be a big fight. John Jones has never lost a fight in all of his MMA career. The only one that was a loss was because he was disqualified. He mistakenly was applying the elbow wrongly, but he had completely dominated his opponent. So technically, John Jones has never lost a fight. John Jones, for me, is the most complete MMA fighter I have seen, better than Israel Adesanya, in my personal opinion. Every fighting style that Israel has, John Jones has, and then Israel is not a wrestler, Jones is a wrestler, okay. But here's the thing about Ngannou. Whether you're coming down for his legs to do the double shoot takedown, or whatever it is you're throwing at Ngannou, you better not get caught by any of his punches, whether from the left or the right.
Well,
I mean, look,
John Jones will get caught by. Can he handle it? Because Stipe Miocic has one iron chin, and still, he
his
couldn't.
chin is so crimson. He has crimson chin, but look at look at that hook that caved his left leg. I mean, Stipe now in this fight, see how his left leg caved. Okay, if Habdin is not a very experienced and fast wrestler, we would have lost Stipe. I mean, he probably would have given up the ghost. I mean, Ngannou scares me. It scares me. I feel like I'm in the ring with him when he's punching people
Bro,
out.
this guy, he came in at 263. Even Joshua does. Has Joshua ever come has Joshua ever weighed 263 before in a fight? For a fight, I know boxing is different from MMA.
Yeah,
You know,
boxing is different.
I mean,
You know,
you wouldn't need such weight for boxing because if not, you get tired quickly.
you know the thing about Ngannou, weight doesn't tell on his body frame. He's mobile.
Yeah, like the guy looked 240 though. Like looking at him,
He's mobile. He's pacey. I was glad that Kamaru kept shouting at him, "Calm down, calm down." You know, because he was doing a lot of those rushes in the first round. Kamaru kept. You saw that he was already gassing out. I am glad Kamaru was there. Before the fight, Kamaru did say that he was going to ensure that Ngannou applies patience. And we knew that, of course, with Kamaru's presence, Ngannou's wrestling was going to be visible. And we saw Kamaru all over Ngannou in this fight. Okay, technical, tactical, pure professional approach. And man, this is about the sweetest victory in MMA, I mean, in heavyweight UFC fight that I've seen in a long time. I think this is the sweetest victory. To knock Stipe Miocic out the way that Ngannou did, my goodness.
Bro, that was a brutal knockout. That's brutal. Like I myself was like scared, you know, when Miocic, I don't know. Listen, I think the more listen, listen. If Miocic fights Ngannou in the next 2 years, he's gonna be even quicker than this. Because Ngannou is learning so fast, bro. Can you believe how he defended a takedown in that first fight? He couldn't do that. Like I was like I'm surprised, you know, when he did that. Whoa!
In the first fight.
Well, bro, let's hear from this guy. Let's hear from this guy right here. Let's hear from this guy right here.
Okay.
Hold on, just muted.
The dude told me I'm not on there, man. I got to
Then they
get my
call me
passport
Joe
updated
Rogan.
if I wanted. He said I'm one of the sons that lived in the U.S. But listen, the night belongs to him. The young man showed massive improvement. He showed a patience that we did not see before. I've got text messages from super high-level wrestlers that are saying, the moment he stuffed the head and stopped the takedown, I knew Stipe was in trouble. Because then you're forced to stand with that machine of a man. Francis Ngannou did what people thought he could do for a very long time. Stipe Miocic, still greatest heavyweight of all time. Nothing to be taken away from him. And I wonder where this leaves the former champion at 38 years old after getting stopped in the way that Francis did.
Yeah, it could be the end of a long and storied career. It's entirely up to him. I'm sure he's going to take some time and rest and think things through, but what a career the man's had. I mean, very underappreciated, beaten legends, but I think he ran into an unstoppable force tonight. When you have a guy like Francis who's just a 1 in a million physical specimen, maybe 1 in 80 million.
Yeah, I would say
right?
that.
It's crazy, Joe, right? But to solve the puzzle once, Stipe solved the puzzle once, but to have to do it again,
right,
that's a big ask for anybody.
But it was a different puzzle.
Absolutely.
That's it. You know, the first time it was like 50 pieces. This time it was like 100 Rubik's cubes. It was very complicated because Francis had figured out how to stay calm and preserve his energy. He went back to the corner in the first round, at the end of the first round, calm and relaxed, barely breathing heavy, and having dominated the first round. It was a different thing. And I think having Kamaru Usman in his corner was big.
No doubt.
I think it was big because Kamaru Usman was telling, I mean, when you have a guy who's a champion
Yeah.
and who's a great champion telling you, you can do it. And then he said, I want to be there just to hold your water. I'll be there, I'll do everything for you. And you watch the countdown shows, that's not a joke. I mean, he was there every step of the way, helping him during training, helping him with his sparring, helping him with his wrestling, giving him pointers, and most importantly, a voice of reason and calm and a voice of encouragement and confidence in his corner. Stay calm, stay calm. And like you said, a calm Francis is a scary Francis. And I think you want John Jones to face that calm Francis.
Me?
Yeah.
I really don't care. I mean, you know, whatever. I really, me?
Well, hey, given your Olympic wrestling credentials, while you were still active, a lot of us sort of fantasized about a matchup between you and Francis. I'm kind of thankful that's not happening now. Stipe is interesting, right? Because I'm not sure what his appetite would be for a trilogy now at 38 years old, especially on the back end of that result. John Jones is the name, and if they can get the money right, that's the fight, Joe.
There's two giant fights. There's John Jones and then Derek Lewis. You know, when you look at how Derek Lewis knocked out Curtis Blades with that uppercut, Derek Lewis is a terrifying man himself.
Look at what Dana wrote at the presser. He said, if I'm Jones and I'm at home watching this, I'm going to 185.
Well, for all times, though, Daniel, for John to move up to heavyweight, right? This guy's the champ.
But John put up some weight. John put on weight to go to heavyweight. So when you see him versus Francis, you won't see a 225-pound John Jones.
Right.
You'll see a 245, 250-pound John Jones. And look at this show, the clip they show. But listen, John Jones is a phenomenal mixed martial artist, regardless of what I feel for him personally.
Whoa. John Jones is he's a tactician, though. Like, I have to give him that. But I don't know how he beats, bro. Are you there, brother? Are you there? Can you unmute? Unmute, bro.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bro, I don't know how he beats
He started to do that again. And then something in his
how
mind
John Jones
clicked,
beat Francis
and
Ngannou,
he
bro.
went
Like,
with
he
the
might
right
be
thing.
more
That
skillful,
shows
but
that he's
bro,
learning, boys.
I don't know.
He's learning and growing.
What do you make of it?
The truth is,
this
until
man
this
has not been
fight,
training
until
that long.
this
Right.
I mean, we said that when he
fight
fought
is
for the title for the
Stipe
first
too.
time, he had maybe 5
Everyone
years of
in Ghana
experience
has fought
in
against. They are
MMA,
more
period.
skillful.
And, you know, when he talked about it on my
That's
podcast,
the funny
when
thing.
he
They were
first
all
started
more
fighting in the UFC,
skillful.
he barely knew the rules.
But
When he was trying to do his
Ngannou
kickboxing,
comes
guys.
right from the ring of the bell. He goes out in 40 seconds. You're done. Okay. He's knocked you out. For Stipe to even go into the second round, it tells the combination of strength and skill that Stipe has.
And his chin, not like his chin. Damn.
You know, we talked about the chin of Stipe before this fight happened.
Yeah.
We did talk about the fact that he could take shots at his chin. He has crimson chin. Okay. But because Ngannou combined jabs with those punches, those jabs were already having effect on Stipe. Okay. And Stipe is not used to being dominated. One big mistake I think he made in this fight, which of course would not matter eventually because Ngannou would have still won, was that he was rushing up to Ngannou. This wasn't the style Stipe used in the first fight against Ngannou, where he was patient and was catching in on Ngannou's weaknesses. But between then and now, Ngannou has improved tremendously. His timing is amazing. Okay, he doesn't just throw wild and careless. What do you call it now? Hail Marys, okay, or haymakers. He doesn't do those nonsense any longer. Plus that there is a there is an Usman in his corner who was acting as his voice of reason, who was calming him down. Okay, who also brought in a juice of wrestling. I mean, this is at best Africans input, and we have reason to smile that Africa is dominating the world of mixed martial arts. This is a beautiful, beautiful night, a beautiful morning. Yeah. And I see Ngannou going on to topple Stipe's record of the greatest heavyweight of all time. I see that happening. I want to see him and John Jones. I want to see him and Derek Lewis in their second fight. Um, I believe that this time around he's going to have a better of Derek Lewis. Apart from these two names I just mentioned, I do not see anyone in the heavyweight division who can come close to Francis the way he is now. Of course, we do not expect Stipe to want to have a trilogy with Ngannou. Stipe will not be thinking of it at all. He would not be. He's 38. He's done pretty well for himself. I think he should call it quits, and he still will be respected.
Man, this is looking very interesting right now. I mean, this fight just got interesting. John Jones, bro, the knockout is a disturbing one, bro. Like
it is.
Francis, Ngannou can easily kill someone in the octagon. That knockout is like very disturbing. Knockout. My God.
Did you see how Stipe's left leg caved in?
Yeah, like that was like almost like gone. You can just collapse.
And that was why the referee was rushing in already, even before the final punch, while he was on the canvas. That left leg caving in was disturbing. Stipe is going to be taken straight to the hospital from the fight arena. That much I'm sure of.
Man, I want to give a big shout out to each and every one of you that joined the live. So we'll catch you the next one very soon. Catch you guys very soon, and we'll be right back. Congrats to our Cameroonian brother, Francis Gordon, for making Africa proud. Nigeria the year. Support you, bro. Nice to also see Usman. At your corner. And I liked it. I like the combination. I like. He gave Usman props. He said he looked up to Usman and Israel Adesanya. So I'm glad that those guys, were people like he saw as inspirations. They are friends anyway. Francis was tonight. He was on a different level, and also like I can see that his his skill set, okay, he's gonna listen. If this guy develops like his wrestling game, bro, he will be unstoppable. I'm just telling you right now, because he will be unstoppable. You remember when he pinned Stipe Miocic down, bro? Yeah. Oh my God, Miocic felt it like crazy. So he just easily. But this guy's he's not your average average fighter, bro. Like this is pure African dedication. Like, man, Cameroon should be proud. I wonder how many Cameroons do we have on the show right now? Bro, does Cameroon even watch UFC? I'm just disappointed.
Of course, now they do. I mean, Francis.
I'm disappointed in the Cameroonians, man. Like, I didn't even see all 10 of them was not even on the live show. If it was a Nigerian fighter, you see all Nigerians coming. Man,
I wouldn't know how many Cameroonians are on this channel, but I know that Cameroonians are awake. I have a lot of Cameroonian friends, and I know how much they were rooting for this fight. They are likely to be awake to watch it on TV or whatever. But I know that as Francis fights, Cameroon is right behind him.
I know.
Before I sign off, I'd like to say that I look forward to Francis joining the elite league of 5-star MMA fighters in the UFC in conjunction with EA Sports. So far we have about, how many are there? There's John Jones, there's Max Holloway, there's Amanda Nunes, there's Valentina Shevchenko, there's Daniel Cormier, and then there is, of course, there's Habib Nurmagomedov, but then there are two Nigerians, Israel Adesanya and Kamaru Usman. I'm waiting for Francis to be added to that elite league of fighters who have 5-star decoration to their name. And with Ngannou becoming heavyweight champion, I'm looking forward to Dana saying, now we can go to Africa. This is a beautiful moment.
Wow. 3 African champions in UFC. This has never happened before.
Never.
Never happened before in the history of UFC. Never. Never. Man, my God. This has never happened before. So Africa won tonight. Isiama, you have to hold on still though, you know. But we're gonna do some stuff before before you can go off. Just mute it now. Just mute it. No, I will get in touch with you first. Just mute it. Don't go off. Just mute it.
Okay. Unmute.
Yeah. So guys, I just want to give a big shout out to all of you guys that support the channel. By the way, get your copy of Rafa Akpajiri t-shirt right here. The one it's the t-shirt I'm getting right now. This Rafa Akpajiri t-shirt supporting the fellow Nigerians. So DM me on Instagram. Look at the pinned comment on here. DM me. Also follow me there and get a copy of this t-shirt right here. So I'm gonna be wearing, I don't know, further notice because I need to promote it. And shout out to all of you guys. I don't know, man, how many Cameroonians do we have here? I don't know if we have Cameroonians in the house. I guess not. But anyway, shout out to all of you guys. Africa won tonight. Now we have 3 African champions. Bro, that's amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing, guys. Stay blessed. Cheers.